Okay. So yesterday we discussed one plugin, right? While we were discussing about pre-validation, pre-operation, and post-operation. So I told I will explain this pre-validation and pre-operation concept regarding the rollback. So let's do one thing. So this is our plugin code. I am throwing exception, okay, and I'm setting my step is it is in pre-operation. No, I will keep it on pre-validation. So what is pre-validation? If the plugin throw any exception, it won't roll back the change. So what it means, now let's see here. We are creating an account. When click on new account, let's see the sequence number is what is the sequence number that is present? It's 20, right? Whenever his account is created, 20 will be set to that account and 21 will be updated here. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating one account, save, error thrown. Record is not created, ID is not generated. When I go here and refresh, it's updated to 21. So what it is happening, even if we throw the exception, the record is getting updated. Now same plugin, I will change it to pre-operation. So in pre-validation, what happened? When error thrown, then also the sequence number got updated. Now what I will do, I will change it to pre-operation. I will create a new account, save, same error will be thrown. Okay, no ID is generated. Here it was 21 for earlier, it's still 21. It's not updated. So pre-operation, post-operation plugins will roll back the change whatever the plugin has done if any exception is thrown. Where in case of pre-validation, it won't roll back. So when we use pre-validation, when we use pre-operation and post-operation, now if you want to throw error and you want to perform some operation, for example, um, you want to create a log history. Log history means, let's say, when an account is changed, phone number is changed, then you want to throw an error, phone number update is not allowed, and then you have to create one log record. The log record, what it will do, so it will capture what record got update is trying to get update with the phone number and who is the user. You want to create one history whenever his phone number is updating. In that case, what you are doing, you are throwing an error here, and in the backend you are also trying to create a log record in the backend. So in that case, we will use pre-validation because we need to do two actions: throwing error, creating a record. If we do the same action in this plugin, when we throw the error, it won't go for next step. It will roll back the change. Okay. So when we use pre-operation and post-operation, let's say if any account is getting updated, then on if we want to throw error and we don't want to continue the further steps, then we use the pre-operation. If we want to throw the error and then we want to continue the further steps, then we use pre-validation. Pre-operation, post-operation are same. It will roll back the changes. Pre-validation, it won't roll back the change. Clear? Is it clear or any questions? సో శాంపుల్గా చూసాం కదా, వెన్ వి యూస్ ప్రీ వ్యాలిడేషన్ ఇక్కడ నంబర్ అప్డేట్ అయింది. సేమ్ మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి చూపిస్తాను ప్రీ వ్యాలిడేషన్లో. వెన్ ఐ కీప్ ఇట్ అండ్ ప్రీ వ్యాలిడేషన్, లెట్స్ డూ ఫర్ పోస్ట్ ఆపరేషన్, న్యూ, save, error thrown, no ID is generated, 21 was there, it's still be 21. If it is for the pre-validation, same account, save, error thrown. If I go here and refresh, 22. So pre-validation will not roll back if it plugin throw any exception. Pre-operation and post-operation will roll back if it throw the exception. Okay, just comment it, save, build, build succeeded, then I will update this plugin. Okay. So today we'll write another plugin. The plugin scenario is contact. So contact low when we have, so this is an email, this is an contact record. This contact record is created with this email. Okay. Now I'll try to create a contact again with same email. Save. You see, duplicate record found. This is duplicate detection. Mana out of the box feature. So what is duplicate detection? It will detect the duplicate, the current record, the duplicated record. Okay. So what is the disadvantage is, let's see, if I click ignore and save, then this duplicate record will be created. So how to restrict it? I want to restrict completely. Completely means even if I click ignore and save, the record should not save because it is a duplicate. So for that we need to write a plugin. We'll write a plugin. So initial steps I will copy from here to this, copy. Now I will create a plugin. So how to create a plugin? File, new, project, class library, .NET framework, C Sharp, next. Then you can give it a name. So I will give contact duplicate email, create. So here paste, then you need to add the reference, right click, manage NuGet package manager, browse microsoft.xrm.xdk. Just 2 minutes, I will be on hold. ओ रोल मिस ही को लॉक करीन तो टिकट है उसमें क्या है का तो see if the privileges exist on the organization that do not show privilege in role editor. तो रोल एडिटर में वो प्रिविलेज करने का दिखाना नहीं तो वो कौन सा रोल को दिखाना नहीं कि मालूम कर ले हाँ पूछे और एक वो रोल है रूट बिजनेस यूनिट का रोल है नहीं तो इनहेरिटेड बिजनेस यूनिट का रोल है पूछ लेना ओके सेकेंड आपको इन गो टू द डी बोलता हूँ देखा मेल मैसेज करता हूँ हाँ बोल मैं ही बात करना कैसे दिखाते अच्छा लो ऐसा तो मैं करता हूँ ले एक बार पिंग कर रहा है व्हाट्सएप पे मैं हाँ हेलो yeah so I'm installing this assembly it's installed okay now this one using Microsoft dot xrm dot hdk then we need to inherit the iPlugin interface so here our entity is contact then ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చెక్ చేయాలా ఫస్ట్ we need to get the email యూజర్ ఎంటర్ చేసిన ఈమెయిల్ మనం ఫెచ్ చేసుకోవాలి సో లాజికల్ నేమ్స్ email address first I will check string email if ఇది కాంటాక్ట్ ఇది కూడా మారుద్దాం కాంటాక్ట్ contact okay if contact dot attributes dot contains first I'm checking with contains it will check if the entity contact have data in email address if it have the data then I will store this data in email variable then how to get in contact dot attributes of email address since it is a string I'm converting to dot to string so in contact entity we retrieve the email that the user is entered then we need to check whether this email is exist in the contact entity if any record is created with this email I need to check so how to check this we need to query the contact entity. So I will use query expression. Okay, so we don't have the assembly, using Microsoft.xrm.sdk.query. So here query expression. I'll just give the reference as query, new query expression. I need to query the contact table. So in this contact table, I need to column set dot add columns. I want to fetch what I want to fetch the email address, and then what records I need to fetch. Query dot criteria dot add condition. If this email address in contact entity, condition operator dot equal comma, so this email address field equals this value that the user has entered. Then my query is built. I need to retrieve the query, execute the query. So result will be entity collection because it can get more than one record. That is a collection. So I will give result is equals to service dot how to execute the query, service dot retrieve multiple. So here we need to pass our query. Then when this code is executed, this line, the query will be executed. Then I will check if result dot entities dot count greater than 1. Okay, if it is greater than 1, then we need to throw the error. Throw new invalid plugin execution exception. Contact with email. What email? Contact with email space already exists in CRM. Okay, that's it. Build, then right click, properties, sign in the assembly, remove, duplicate, build the solution. Now I will register this assembly. Since it is a new plugin, register new assembly, load. This is my plugin, content duplicate email, add. Then I need to register the step. For this plugin, register new step. What is the message? Create. What is the entity? Contact. I need to execute on the pre-operation. Register new step. Okay, now let's try. I will create one new record. Save. Now I will create another contact. With same email. Save. Ignore and save. It's saved. Actually, it is a duplicated record. It should not save. Let's try to create another record. Same email. Save. Ignore and save. Now we got this. I'll tell you the reason. The reason is we keep on the pre-operation. When the pre-operation is executed, it says greater than 1. For the first record, it is 1. The second record, it's still not saved, right? It's still not saved. Then 1 greater than 1 false. Then for the second record, 2 greater than 1 is true. Okay. So here either we need to select greater than or equals to 1, or we need to keep the plugin on the post operation. Let's select greater than or equals to 1. Build depth. Sorry. Now go to contact. I'm creating a new contact. Copy. I will use it for next record. Save. New. Email. I will enter the same email I pasted here. Save. Duplicate detection is executed. If I click ignore and save, I'm getting contact with email already exists in CRM. When I click OK, it's not saved. If I save again, duplicate detection will execute. If I ignore and save, my plugin will stop the duplication. It will restrict it. Clear? Okay. So for now for the same, I have this record. Now I will update. I'm updating. Save. Ignore and save. It's saving. Reason is only we are restricting the duplication on create because we have registered the message step on create. How to do it on the update? Okay, so what we will do here, we will check logical name contact. In this plugin only we will create update operation. So tell here if contact. So we'll try to do one thing. I'll create another step for this plugin, new step, message update contact none, no secondary entity. I want to only execute my plugin whenever email is updated. So I will check only email update. I'll keep it on pre-operation, register new step. Now I will add another another record, Mahesh. Okay. For this also I will update to save, ignore and save. This is executing an update message. Now what I'll do, I'll create one new contact. First name test test test123 at gmail.com. Save. I will create another record, test. When I give the same email, it will restrict my plugin. Okay, what I'll do, I will add something, it will save. Okay, now I will update this email with the duplicated email. Save. We are getting the plugin error. Clear, right? Any questions? Same code we have used for update. Clear? Any questions? Please let me know. Okay. ఇక్కడ క్వైరీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ అర్థమైంది కదా? క్వైరీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు రిజల్ట్ రెట్రీవ్ మల్టిపుల్ ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేయాలంటే క్వైరీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ అనేది ఇట్ కెన్ ఫెచ్ మోర్ దెన్ వన్ రికార్డ్. సో అందుకే రెట్రీవ్ మల్టిపుల్ విల్ జస్ట్ టేక్ ద క్వైరీ. అదే సర్వీస్ డాట్ రెట్రీవ్ చేస్తే ఇట్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్ విల్ ఫెచ్, ఇట్ విల్ రిట్రీవ్ వన్ రికార్డ్. సో మనం డిఫైన్ చేయాలా ఏ ఎంటిటీలో ఏ రికార్డు, ఆ రికార్డులో ఏ కాలమ్స్ కావాలి అని. You see here, entity name, GUID of the record, columns to retrieve from that record. So when you want to fetch any single record, you want to use retrieve. Retrieve will take three parameters. One is the entity, second one is ID of the record, second one is ID of the record, third one is columns. Okay, so ఇక్కడ ఎంటిటీ కలెక్షన్ ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నా, ఇప్పుడు స్ట్రింగ్ కాబట్టి ఈమెయిల్ స్ట్రింగ్ కాబట్టి స్ట్రింగ్లో పెట్టుకున్నాం. ఓకే, అలాగే మనకు ఎంటిటీ కలెక్షన్ ఎందుకు పెట్టుకుంటామంటే ఇట్ విల్ రిట్రీవ్ మోర్ దాన్ వన్ రికార్డ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కలెక్షన్. అదే సర్వీస్ డాట్ రిట్రీవ్లో ఒకే రికార్డ్ వస్తుంది కాబట్టి అప్పుడు మనం ఎంటిటీ యూస్ చేయాలి. ఎంటిటీ రిజల్ట్ is equals to service dot retrieve, like this. సర్వీస్ డాట్ రిట్రీవ్ యూస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎంటిటీ, సర్వీస్ డాట్ రిట్రీవ్ మల్టిపుల్ యూస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎంటిటీ కలెక్షన్. ఇంకా ఏమన్నా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్పాలా? ఆహా! ప్రీ వాలిడేషన్ చాలా తక్కువ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. అదే చెప్పాను గదా! ఎప్పుడైతే మనం రోల్ బ్యాక్ చేయొద్దు అనుకుంటామో అప్పుడే యూజ్ చేసుకుంటాం ప్రీ వాలిడేషన్. మాక్సిమం ప్రీ ఆపరేషన్ అండ్ పోస్ట్ ఆపరేషన్.